if you see that red live button in the top corner, that means you're catching this live. If you do not see that button, then you're watching the replay. And welcome in, everyone. If you're new to my channel, my name is Shelby. If you're not new, welcome back. And if you are watching this on the replay, don't forget to comment #replay so I know you watched. And whether you're watching this live or on the replay, please share this video out and just help me get more notice and spread the love, spread the video, and I would greatly appreciate it. But make sure to say hello when you jump on. And while we're waiting for some people to hop on here, I'm just going to share my video out myself to my social media. I do have a Facebook page. Hi, Kathy, my sweet friend. How are you? I do have a Facebook page if you would like to go check that out, because I do go live over there as well. If you would follow me on Facebook, I would greatly appreciate that. All right. Sorry, y'all. Let me just get this done real quick, and then we will get started. So how is everyone today? Are y'all having a good Sunday? I hope y'all are. I am. I've kind of been lazy today. I said I was gonna clean and all that stuff, but y'all, I feel kind of You ever have those days where you just feel there? Well, that's the way I'm feeling today. But I might still, after this live, I might go clean the kitchen at least. Do something productive before I have to go back to work tomorrow. Hi, Miss Wanda. How are you, my friend? Thank you, Kathy, so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm almost done sharing it over to Facebook land. All right, so just bear with me, guys. Just bear with me. All right, I think we should be good. Now let's get the comments pulled up over here on my iPad so I can see a little better. Hi, Cassandra. Hi, the normal guy. How are y'all? Thank you for joining us. Yeah, today's not my birthday. my birthday was back in September. All right, guys. So for today's project, we are revamping this little mason jar sign that I got from Dollar Tree. I've had it forever. It was an Easter mason jar sign. It just said bunny bait, fresh carrots. As you can see, I had already started peeling all that off. So we're revamping it into a ginger jar. I thought that'd be fun. It'd be cute, something Christmassy. No, it's your birthday, Kathy. Oh, I just saw Cassandra just said happy birthday, and so I thought she was talking to me. But well, happy birthday, Kathy. I did not know today is your birthday. All right, so let's get started. The first thing we're gonna do, we're not gonna use the back, obviously, because that'll just take too long to peel all this off. It's just paper and stuff, but I did peel off the label and stuff off the back, the little sticker, and so we're just gonna work on the back. Okay, the first thing we're going to do, we're gonna mix our paint colors. Because let me show you all the adorable napkin that we're gonna Mod Podge on here. So this is a little gingerbread napkin that I got from Dollar General last year during Christmas. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing good. Thank you. No, Professor UT, I am not. I'm from the United States. But we're going to use this cute little napkin. And the only thing I did was I actually just cut out the face part because I didn't want the scarf on here for this project. It is cute, but I did go ahead and just cut out the face. And then I found this when I went to Hobby Lobby this last time. I found this paint color. It's called Cinnamon by Folk Art. No, you can't really see it, but it is very close to the napkin color. It's just slightly darker. So what I'm going to do is mix in some Snow White and see if we can get it just a little bit lighter. That's cute, right, Kathy? I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, that napkin's adorable. They also had a Dollar General, they had the gingerbread house napkins, and I did buy those as well. All right, what paintbrush am I looking for? I'm just looking for something to mix these colors. But we're just gonna slightly lighten it up because I don't really have a color that's an exact match to this brown on the napkin. Toss the bricks. Thank you, Wanda. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. All right. Got that off. All right, let's shake that up really good. So how's the weather where you guys are at? And I'm sorry if I sound a little bit sleepy, and because I almost did fall asleep, and I was like, no, I gotta get up. I gotta do this live. No, we definitely need more brown. I think we put too much white. And I know it probably won't be an exact match, but honestly, I thought that cinnamon color, that folk art color was, yeah, I put way too much white. But I thought it was like almost an exact match of what, like gingerbread, what that is, that same color. Well, I hate the fact I think I just wasted this paint because it's, no, we're getting closer. Just a little more brown. It's snowing here today, flurries mostly. Oh man, I'm not looking forward to it because that's what they were talking about up here, like tonight into like Monday and Tuesday. The temperatures are really supposed to drop, and there's a chance of flurries, and of course they won't really stick, they won't stay. But I'm like, winter. I'm not ready for it. Yeah, y'all, that's like pretty darn close, I would say. That is pretty darn close. Still got a little bit of white that I need to blend in here a little bit better. Yeah, that is pretty darn close if I say so myself. Hello, Lavanya. How are you? Welcome in. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. It would be very much appreciated. Especially if you like crafting, because that's what this channel is all about. I love crafting. Okay. Yeah, y'all, that is a pretty close match, I'd say. But that's all we did. We just mixed Snow White with this Cinnamon by Folk Art. I'm trying to get it to match the color of the napkin as much as possible. Okay. I think that is going to be good enough. Good enough. Well, now I'm making a mess over here, y'all. I'm making a mess. Looks close. Yes. Very close, I would say. All right, sorry, y'all. Just trying to clean up my desk a little bit here. So just give me 1 second. I'm trying to get in the habit of cleaning as I go. That way I won't be so overwhelmed, like after my videos are over, with such a big mess to clean up. Beautiful, sunshine, and windy. At least you got sunshine. All right, hold on, y'all. I dropped my little thing of cinnamon. Hold on. Okay. There we go. So let's put the napkin back over to the side. Let's paint our jar. Okay. So what have y'all been doing today or this weekend? Did y'all do anything fun and exciting this weekend? Actually, I know what else I want to do. Okay. Sorry if you hear all that noise in the background. That is my dogs and my neighbor's dogs all barking at each other. So I do apologize about that. We're gonna get the sides first. But yeah, I had a pretty good weekend. Just not looking forward to going back to work tomorrow, but gotta do it. Gotta be able to afford craft supplies somehow, y'all. somehow. Okay, we're gonna paint the bottom as well. But yeah, for supper tonight, my son wanted to go out to dinner to a local Mexican restaurant, so that's what we're doing tonight. What about you guys? What are y'all having for dinner tonight? Oh, you can't hear the dogs? Okay, good, because I for sure can. They are very, very loud. They are very, very loud. But good, I'm glad y'all can't. So have you guys ever crafted or revamped these little mason jar signs from Dollar Tree? I've done several of them. I made like a snowman. I don't know if I've done a scarecrow yet, which is kind of surprising because I've done like a pumpkin, a snowman, and now we're doing a little gingerbread. So I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of surprised that I haven't. And I don't even know why I painted this little top part here because we're gonna put that little metal piece back on, but oh well, oh well. Oh well. My little roly thing. No, you haven't. Homemade chicken soup. Hey, that sounds good to me. That sounds good to me. Okay. So let's put that over to the side somewhere. I really do feel like I need a bigger craft space sometimes. I have noticed though the last couple of years that Dollar Tree has been getting these little mason jar signs, but they're bigger, which this is one of the littler ones, but I still think it's gonna be perfect for what we're making. It kind of looks like one coat would be good, but I think we'll just do 2 coats to play it safe. Just to play it safe. Because yeah, look at that. That is pretty spot on. Look at that. That's pretty spot on, I would say. Okay. So let's do a second coat real quick. Now, if y'all shop at Dollar Tree and stuff, you know that they also get out not just these little mason jar like shelf sitters. They do get out like the bigger ones that are like the MDF boards that are signs. I did revamp one of those last year, I believe it was, into a Parson Brown snowman, and oh my gosh, that was so much fun. I think I did it here on YouTube actually. I don't think it was on Facebook. And that was probably one of my favorite revamps I did. It was just so fun and so adorable. Do y'all remember that project? Because yeah, I do believe I did it on YouTube, so the video should still be there. Because I know Facebook now only like keeps your live videos for like 30 days and then they delete it. So kind of stinks, but at least with YouTube, I don't believe that they delete it. I believe it stays on there until you yourself delete it. But I could be wrong. I don't know. I haven't been on YouTube for very long. Wow. Uh-oh, there's some of that white that didn't really get mixed in there well. Oh no. Hold on. We gotta scrape some of this because apparently the white, there's still a little bit of white that didn't get mixed up good. Are you saying wow to how close that color was to the napkin? Yeah, we got super, super close. Hi, Regina. How are you, my sweet friend? Thank you for joining us. Okay, let's make sure the edges are good too. Okay. Yeah, that looks good to me. Looks good to me. Okay. Yeah, welcome in everyone. Welcome, welcome. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you for joining me today. Okay. There. I think that's good enough. And since we're using a napkin, we're going to be doing the iron-on method to Mod Podge it onto our little mason jar. Doing well, thank you. Good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome back, Cassandra. Or Cassandra. I know people pronounce it different ways. Okay, we need to make sure this is completely dried and we'll move on to the next step. Okay. Whew. And don't worry, I will cover up the back and stuff. But I'm not really worried about it right this moment. Okay, so now what we're going to do the iron-on method, we're just going to take our regular matte finish Mod Podge. We'll cover this up real quick. Okay. All right, let me find a paintbrush. Which one do I want to use? This will work. Okay. This will work. This will work. All right, so let's see here. I know we're not going to have to put Mod Podge on the entire thing. And of course, this is the lid that originally, the little top part that came with the jar. I'm just putting it on to see how far I want to put my napkin on. Okay. Let's see. Uh-oh, there's Baxi Crafter Jr., huh?
Guess what?
What?
It's cold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My face is freezing.
Yeah, it is starting to get a little
Riley's got
chilly.
nothing but a hoodie with no shirt under it, pants with no underwear on. That man is freezing.
Yeah, I would say I bet he is freezing.
Well, Daddy gave him overalls. Well, I love you, Mom.
Love you too, baby.
Go blow my nose and go in there.
Okay.
Really, Mom. There's no Mom. It feels like the summer out there.
Uh-huh. Sure it does.
Yeah.
Sure it does. All right. Yeah, I definitely got to get some more Mod Podge because this one's really starting to really getting all nasty and gunked up. I feel like all of my paints and glues and stuff are. Okay, so we're just putting a layer of Mod Podge down wherever our napkin is going to be. Now, of course, it wouldn't hurt for you to put Mod Podge over the entire jar because all it'll do is just help seal everything in, but I'm mostly just worried about putting Mod Podge where our napkin is going to be at. Yeah, there's so many little boogers, as we call them, in this Mod Podge. Yeah, it is nasty, nasty. Hold on, y'all. Let me try to clean this up just a little bit. Trying to get rid of some of them. Okay. We're just going to call that done for now. Let's see. And then, before you do your next step, you want to completely dry the Mod Podge. I'll tell them you said hello, Kathy. Yeah, make sure to get it completely dried. But I find if you're decoupaging with napkins, I find doing the iron-on method works the best. You get a lot less wrinkles and air bubbles doing it this way. Okay, we got this almost dried. How do you move the moment so you can see? What do you mean, Wanda? Are you talking about like how I'm able to like talk to somebody, I guess, if I can't turn my neck? Is that what you're asking? I think we got it just about dried. Just about dried. Whew, that was hot. Didn't realize how hot that got, apparently. Oh, how do you move the comments so you can see? That was hot, y'all. Because like with YouTube here, they move themselves like as people are commenting, like the way Facebook does. See, let me show y'all. This is what it looks like on my iPad. And see, as people are commenting, it'll just move. The comments we have typed. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I'm not really sure how to do that on YouTube. Hold on. Oh, I just completely exited out. I know there's got to be a way, because I know with Facebook you can hit that little thing at the bottom corner and it closes the comments. Yeah, I tried. No, I tried swiping. It's not doing that. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I know what you're talking about now. The comments would type are in the way of seeing what you're doing. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Not really sure about that one. If Leah was on here, I know she could answer. She's like the queen of like YouTube and stuff and figuring that stuff out. Me, not so much. I'm a little bit technically challenged. Okay, so again, here's our napkin. If you're just hopping on, we just cut out part of this little cute gingerbread napkin that I got from Dollar General last year. I did not want the little scarf part, so I cut that part out. I really just wanted the face. And then what you need to do before you Mod Podge it on, this is a very important step, is take some tape, or you can put Mod Podge on your fingers and do it, but you want to peel the layers, the plies, the napkin plies off of your napkin first. See, I usually just use tape in a corner and just slowly peel back. And looks like this napkin only had one ply. I know some plies or some napkins have multiple plies, but this one only had the one. That's so cute. I like it. Thank you, Ghost Runner. I appreciate that. Okay, now we got to get it placed how I wanted. This fan, I forgot to turn the fan off in here in the craft room. It keeps trying to blow my napkin away. Okay. Sorry, y'all, my OCD is kicking in. Oh my gosh. I'm trying not to touch it this much and it keeps kind of moving on its own. Okay. There we go. We're gonna leave it right there, I think. I say that, but it's like sitting at an angle and it's kind of driving me nuts. Sorry, y'all. I'll get it in a minute. It seems like every time I touch it, it gets worse. Oh, okay. It's okay. Wow, that's so cool. Thank you. Thank you. All right. We're just gonna just bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. I feel like, honestly, my OCD is getting worse. I used to not be this, like, particular about stuff. Yeah, we're gonna go with it. Okay. Okay, if you got it placed where you want it. Now, where's my parchment paper? Now you're gonna take your parchment paper, lay it over your napkin, and then you're gonna take your little iron, and you're just gonna iron over it. Because what that iron is now doing is reactivating that Mod Podge that we put down, and it's that Mod Podge is sealing the napkin into your project. Make sure we get the edges really good. Yeah, I love the iron-on method. When I first learned about that from other crafters, I was like, yes. I became obsessed. Oh my gosh, and apparently the napkin had moved and it like is at an angle now. The face is at an angle. It's okay. It's okay. Woosah! It's gonna be okay. Okay.
This is what I'm wearing this winter.
Okay.
My Halloween costume.
I see ya. I see ya.
My thing, remember my Molly? Fur's helping.
Now it'll work. Okay, I went ahead and unplugged love you too, baby. I went ahead and unplugged the iron because we're done with it. Okay. Yeah, it'll work. It'll work. We'll call it cutesy because it's kind of sitting at an angle. Just makes it more fun. Okay, and then I just took my little sander and just sanded off the excess napkin. Okay. All right, so what are we gonna do next? Next, what I think I was gonna do to help kind of blend the napkin a little bit more is I was just gonna take what was left of this little paint mixture and kind of like, you know, dab it over and stuff like that. Kind of try to blend it in just a little bit more. Try to make it look less like a napkin. And honestly, just using a regular paintbrush would work as well. And then I know this is a gingerbread project, but I was kind of feeling like, and like cinnamon and Mod Podge and my grungy technique. Y'all know how much I love my grungy look. Yeah, so I'm just going in with my paintbrush. Probably need a little bit smaller paintbrush. Okay. I'm trying not to get like too crazy with it. So cute. Thank you guys. Thank y'all very much. But yeah, we're just trying to blend everything in. Actually, I don't think I was gonna do the cinnamon Mod Podge technique on the little gingerbread part. I think I was gonna do it on the lid. No, I got another idea I want to do to like this bottom part here. Yeah. And you just keep blending until you're happy with it. I think we're just about done. But that's all we're doing by blending it. We're trying to make it look less like a napkin. Trying to make it look more natural, like it was already a part of this little mason jar. Yeah. Oops, I didn't mean to get on the cheek, but that's okay. That is okay. Sorry, y'all, I know you can't really see what exactly I'm doing, but give me just a second. I'll hold it up so you guys can see it better. Okay. See how we're just kind of trying to blend it in. Oh, there's Leah. Hi, Leah from Make All the Things With Me. I almost forgot. You're good. You are good. You are good. So how are you doing, Leah? And I kind of think there's something else I want to do that I want to do to this. I wish I would have brought it out. I can always do it. I can do it afterwards. Okay, so there you go. I'm not done blending, but we're gonna move on because I don't have the other paint color that I was wanting. I don't feel like getting up and getting it, so we're just gonna dry it and we're gonna run with it. Go to 3 dots, click on them, scroll down, turn off chat, and that's how you get rid of comments. Okay, thank you, Wanda. Hi, Janoria. Lazy today, have so much to do. Yeah, that's me. I said I was going to be productive and like clean all that today, but it didn't really happen. Didn't really happen. And I almost ended up falling asleep before this video. Okay, so we're going to call that done for now. So let's get out what I was wanting to do. We're going to take this Bear Wax in the color Dark Antique. And we're going to go around the edges of our mason jar. Okay, let's see, where's my little... I don't know what happened to my little one. Oh, there is no telling. Okay, we'll just use this. I'm just using my little brush thing that I got from Hobby Lobby. Okay, we're just gonna go around the edges. Just because I really, really like that look. Plus, to me, it kind of makes it look like, you know, the gingerbread cookie just came out of the oven, because you know how the edges are usually just slightly darker. That's kind of what it looks like to me. Again, I don't know why I'm doing that top part, because it's just going to be covered up. Okay, so you see how we're darkening up the edges? Leah, is your office, your job closed on Tuesday? And then I'm just taking my finger and just kind of blending it in. I think this is too stinking cute. Yeah, we'll definitely have to do some more blending on the face, but we can do that later. We can do that later. I am loving this though. And I'm just kind of adding a little bit of that wax to the sides. Yeah, I am loving it. I'm loving it. Yeah, and I guess I don't really need to do the top part, because as I said, we're gonna put the lid back on there, and it's gonna cover that up. So what do y'all think? What do y'all think of that so far? Okay, put that up. Let's see. I don't know if we're gonna be done with that yet or not. Actually, I did have some wax left, so I'll go ahead and put it up here. Just using up what was left on my little brush. Okay, there we go. There we go. Cute, very cute. Thank you guys. Thank y'all so much. Okay. Now, what we need to do is get this dried. Okay. Then what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to plug in our glue gun so we can get everything put back on the lid. We're going to make a little bow. Okay. let's see. Hold on, y'all. Let me grab something. No, that's not what I was looking for. Okay, let's go ahead and let's make the bow. And get that done out of the way. But again, if you're just hopping on, here's what we got so far. We took one of these little Easter. What did I do with the thing? Did I go ahead and throw it away? This was one of the little Easter mason jar shelf sitter signs from Dollar Tree. Bunny bait, it said fresh carrots. Took that off, and then we took this little gingerbread napkin from Dollar General. And we Mod Podged it on. We're making a little thing of ginger. Okay. So now for our bow, we're going to try to keep it simple. I say try because anybody who knows me knows that most time I say we're going to do a simple bow, and it almost never turns out to be a simple bow. So, okay. So these fabrics, I think this one, like the red and cream, like ticking stripe fabric, came from Walmart. This I think came from Dollar Tree. I was just trying to keep it kind of simple. No, I think I said I was just gonna do. I didn't want to do a whole bunch. Did not want to do a whole bunch. Just wanted to keep this one kind of simple, kind of smaller. Okay, let's do one of the red. But again, guys, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I hope you're enjoying this video and this project. And if you are, throw some hearts up, give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget, if you're watching the replay, to comment #replay so I know you watched. Hi, Amy. How are you, bestie? Thank you, Kathy, for those hearts. See, when I do these small, simple bows, they don't take as long as my other big, crazy, fancy ones. Keep forgetting I grabbed the wrong scissors. Okay, we can trim it. We can trim it as needed. Let's just see how this looks. Yeah, I think this will work. Does anybody on here like gingerbread crafts? I used to never really be big into gingerbread crafts, but just the last couple years I've started getting more into it. What about you guys? Oh, that's cute. It's simple, but it's cute. Sometimes simple is best, right, y'all? You guys agree with me on that? Okay, let's kind of fluff this out a little bit. Kind of fluff it. You love gingerbread crafts, Miss Wanda. Okay. So there we go, just a simple little messy fabric bow. And this mason jar is kind of small anyway, so we didn't need a really big bow. See, look, that's gonna be perfect. That's gonna be perfect. I do simple is good sometimes. Hi, Brinny. Is it Brinny? Gumdrop buttons. I know, I thought about that. I wish I had one because I would put it in the center of the bow, but I don't have them. You love gingerbread crafts, so a lot of people love gingerbread. Okay, so I think our glue gun should be heated up enough. We're gonna put the lid back on here. And actually, if we're gonna do the cinnamon stuff, I really need to do it now before I put the bow on. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. I was gonna wait, and I'm like, no, we need to go ahead and do it. Thank y'all so much for the hearts. Okay, where is... Yeah, we'll just use this one. This one had the Mod Podge. What do I do with the Mod Podge, y'all? I'm like losing it over here. And all I do for the cinnamon and Mod Podge technique is just take your Mod Podge, just look, there was already paint on there. Hey, you know what? It works though. Just kind of dab it in random places, you know, as little or as much as you want. I think I got more paint. Oh, this, y'all, I'm not. Just ignore me. I used the wrong paintbrush. This is the one that had the Mod Podge. But hey, I like the brown paint because that's what I was wanting to do to it anyway. So get your actual Mod Podge brush and dab Mod Podge on. You know, wherever you want, as little or as much as you want. And then you'll just go in. Just go in with your cinnamon. Easy enough, right? Too cute. I'm gonna have to find you some. I know Hobby Lobby has some, like when they get their Christmas crafts out, because I think I bought it before, or I didn't, because it was when I wasn't really doing gingerbread crafts. But now, like I said, I've really started getting into them. So, and then see, you just sprinkle that cinnamon on top of your Mod Podge, and there you go. All right, then you want to take your Mod Podge again and seal over the top. But me, I like a lot of cinnamon, a lot of like that distressing on my projects. But if you don't, that's fine. You just do as little or as much as you like. It's all a personal preference. But yeah, that is a great idea. I really wish now that I had a little gumdrop, because I would for sure put it in the center of that bow, and I think it would be perfect. And going over the top of your cinnamon with more Mod Podge just helps seal in that cinnamon. It's a cold day. Yes, it is. I agree. You know what? Thank you, the pretzel. Thank you very much. Any and all comments and engagement helps my channel grow, so I appreciate you. That is so simple. Yes, I love simple stuff, simple techniques. Oh, and the pretzel, while you're on here, give this video a thumbs up. Really helped me out. Okay. There we go. We got all that cinnamon cleaned up. Now we're going to dry that, and then we can glue it on to our mason jar and add our bow on. Do you have a small snowflake? I do. I don't know if it's that small, and it's a rusty snowflake too. Yeah, while that's drying, let me see if I can, because I bought some when I just went to Hobby Lobby recently. I'm glad you had mentioned that, because I forgot about it. Just got to find out which bag it's in. I got 50 million bags of stuff. Let's see, not that bag. Here go. Here we go. See, these are a little bit big, but I think they still might work. See? Okay, let's get this dried. Yeah, looks like we do, Wanda, but hey, any and every single comment my videos get helps my channel grow, so it's all good. We're here to have fun and craft, not worry about stink bugs. They're not worth our time. But what do y'all think about this? Or should we maybe just add like a button to the center of our bow? You're fine, Wanda. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you. Thank y'all so much for the hearts. And we do also have a tag that I made before this live. And that thing's going to be hot. And all I did was just spell out ginger. But this was not actually a tag. This was scrapbook paper that already had like this look, like the crinkled look and all that. It was scrapbook paper that I got from Hobby Lobby a while back. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of ink or the wax distressing around the edges. So it'll match the rest of this project. All right. And that way it really makes it look distressed and grungy. All right, so what do y'all think? There's our little tag. All right, we are almost done, guys, almost done. All right, that's metal, that's gonna be hot. Oh my goodness, how precious, how precious. Okay. It's good enough, good enough. All right, we're gonna hold that down for a second. Yeah, definitely gonna have to do some more blending on his face. But other than that, I think this project will be done. Okay, let's trim that just a little bit. All right. Okay, let's put our bow on. I love it. I love it. Oh, this was the back. Hold on, y'all. Apparently I was trying to glue the bow on backwards. There we go. Okay. So what did we all say about the snowflake? Or should we just do like a little button in the center? Do we like the snowflake to go in the center? I think it's just too cute for words. All right. So what do y'all think? That is precious. Okay, let's see how one of these little snowflakes look. Because they are a little bit big. I didn't see any like smaller size ones. This was the only size I saw. Okay, let's cut the string. Hold on. We might actually leave the string on. Yeah, because if we put it in the center of the bow, it'll cover up the tag. But if we have it kind of dangling, and then I could still put a button on. Okay. I need something to hold this down. Yeah, I kind of like the little snowflake kind of dangling down. And then we can put the tag on. Let's trim that up just a little bit. There we go, kind of push it down there. And then our tag. And then I don't have the buttons with me, they're just across the room, but I can add that afterwards. But yeah, we definitely need to add a little button or something. But that is too cute, too cute. I love the way this turned out. It's perfect. Yes, that's really cute, so cute. Thank you guys. Thank y'all, thank y'all. And see, the snowflake hangs down low enough that you can still see it. See, there's our little snowflake, and there's the tag. I'm just gonna have like maybe a little black button right up here. But yeah, it's done. Besides, I do have to go in and kind of blend over his face a little bit more. But I'm gonna do that with like a darker brown. That way it kind of looks like it's an actual baked like gingerbread cookie. But y'all, look how precious this is. I love it. Throw some hearts up, guys, if y'all love this project. Because I do. It is too stinking adorable. It's simple, but it's cute. But thank you guys so much for joining me. I am going to get off here because I'm going to clean up my craft room and then maybe go clean up the kitchen and, you know, try to do adult stuff, try to be productive a little bit. Perfect. Thank you for the hearts. Yes, it's really cute. Thank y'all so much. But yeah, thank y'all so much for joining me today. As I said, I hope y'all enjoyed this live and this project. And I'll try to go live here on YouTube sometime next week. It'll probably be either Friday night or Saturday night, or Saturday sometime. So freaking cute. Thank you guys. Thank y'all for the hearts. But either way, just make sure you subscribe to my channel so you'll be notified when I go live. And follow me over on Facebook as well. It's the same as my YouTube channel, Red Brick Homecrafts. I'd love to have you in both places. And I guess until the next video, have a great rest of your Sunday, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys.